Hello, everyone. The caption absolutely caught that. We
Do not
are
care.
the Lost Caravan RPG. We do one shots, we do mini series, we do long running campaigns. If it's TTRPG, we pretty much do it all. Today, we are playing the second half of the one shot that we played yesterday in some Pathfinder Second Edition, where we had an unfortunately high mortality rate. But I'm sure this group will fail much better. Not fail. At least I hope not. Before we jump into it, we do have just a few announcements to go through. First is that if you miss any of our streams, you can find them on our YouTube channel. All of them get posted there, edited down, the intros, outros, the breaks, as much as we can, because we know that 4-hour videos is difficult to watch, so we condense it down to like 3 hours. Hey. We also have a website where you can find all the cool stuff about us, the people behind the stream, as well as our merch, because we have shirts and cups and all that kind of stuff, and we're adding new stuff all the time. It's just a bunch of really, really fun, really cool merchandise. There's also a section for to help highlight all the people that support us. We wanted to give a place where they could add Etsy stores, their own Twitch streams, their own websites, their dice stores, whatever it is. If they had something to plug, we put it in there in the community tab. So go check out. Go check out the people that help support us. All right, I think pick up the music here, and we're gonna dive on in. I'm gonna go around the table, give everyone a chance to tell people who you are, who you're playing tonight, and why you agreed to take this job to investigate some ruins. That's, of course, are rumored to be cursed. They're rumored that a demon lives there. There's rumors that a dragon lives there. All kinds of stuff. Yet, here the four of you are. So we'll go clockwise, starting for me, which means we're starting with James.
Hi, I'm James. I never play Pathfinder. I've never heard of the game until 10 minutes ago. And I'm gonna be playing Rusty Bones, a former Nagaji, now a skeleton, who, just likes to punch stuff. And since I've died once before, I figured why not try again?
Died, already dead.
Exactly. Undead benefits, baby.
All right, over to Dido, the other half of Team Chaos.
Hi, I'm Dido. I am the whole team of chaos. I don't need other people to encourage it.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's okay. I just won't heal you tonight. It's all right. Um, I will be playing Venus Arella tonight, the cleric, who is diving into this dungeon because she got to keep somebody alive. And it'll probably be herself.
Probably. If yesterday was any indication, self-preservation is key. Brings us down to Anna.
Hi, I'm Anna, and I will be playing Trickbeat Thernapé, the Shadow Sorcerer Elf. And he's going into the dungeon because he has a young daughter that he needs to look after and he needs money.
Money
That's pretty much it.
drives
So
it all.
if you kill him, you'll make a child an orphan, basically.
Yeah,
Keep that in
Dido.
mind.
And then a literal last second addition to the game. Thank you for being here. Nisa.
Hello, everyone. I am Nisa. I have been fortunate to play a couple of one shots with these fantastic people, and they were calling for a replacement last minute for another player. So, um, my apologies. I am making this up on the spot. I am playing Graz Gourmand, and he is a gnoll that is a ranger hunter. And gotta say, he looks hungry, and you know what? You got to take some odd jobs in order to explore the delicacies of the world.
This is true. And that just leaves me. I'm Andrew, your games master for the evening and for most evenings as I try to knock over my drink. But you are going to see a bunch of friendly faces behind the GMs here in the coming weeks because we got a bunch of great people that want to tell a bunch of great stories. We're here to support. Our casting call for this month is closed, obviously because it is this month. But keep an eye out on our Twitter or in our Discord for next month's casting calls. We've already put out the list of potential games. I'm very excited. We have some new games on there that I haven't got to try yet, and I love learning new games. It's so much fun. But yeah, other than that, I think we're ready to kick us off. Let's turn. The rumors of this dungeon over the past couple weeks have been flying. The last team they sent in reportedly did not make it back out alive. Or some say that some of them made it out alive. Some say that they were turned into undead thralls. Some say that they were corrupted by fiends. Others say that they just got cowardly and ran. No one exactly knows the truth. They just know that they found something down there. Whatever it was, it's likely very important. Unfortunately, all of the more competent teams, more hardened adventurers, are all otherwise busy. So, they asked around for any available mercenaries and found 4 of you. You've already been granted... Wow, brain. You've been granted a carriage to get there and to bring you home. A marvel of modern engineering. Construct horses, automatically finding their path, bringing you to the ruins, and bringing you home victorious. Are there any final preparations that any of you would like to take? Fair enough.
I think Venus is pretty much ready to go.
Get right down to business then.
We gotta defeat the Huns.
Early morning, the sun barely on the rise. All been called to the Adventurers Guild. For carriage awaiting you. No driver, as it is fully automated. Horses are a marvel. They are beautifully designed and armored. And each of them stands a good 8-ish feet tall. They are monsters. And you can hear some arguing as you approach the carriage of just catching little bits of, no, it can't send more. We have to close it down. We have to warn people. And then another much more angry voice. I don't care. There's something down there. We don't want it to fall into the wrong hands, so we're going to keep sending teams. You understand me? The 4 of you like to stop and continue to eavesdrop, or are you set to board?
I think I'd like to listen and not like actively standing and listen, but like do kind of like hearing these things sort of kind of like keep an ear out almost, like if I hear more while we're passing.
Anyone else? The rest
Yeah,
of
Graz's ears will twitch and he'll just kind of slow down walking, like trying to not make it so obvious that he's eavesdropping.
would the 2 of you very first roll the game and either a stealth or a deception. I'll leave it up to you. Whether you're just trying to remain unseen as you get closer, or just trying to play it off like, I'm not listening, I'm talking.
Stealth.
Do stealth. Uh, 10.
You have 2 hero points. I'd like to spend one here.
Nah. I don't want to spend one here. How about you, Trigon?
I have 17. I think my dice disappeared, but I rolled a 10. I have +7.
The 2 of you kind of edge a little bit closer as you are rounding the carriage to climb in. And you catch something about bandit activity before the 2 of them turn their heads, see that you've arrived, and yes, I believe you have business to attend to. Go on. And fairly portly man, older. You can see battle scars across his hands and across the face. Clearly a very capable warrior at one time, has taken up the role of management. Probably hasn't swung a sword in quite a while. Just kind of stands a little straighter. Alright. 4 of you understand the gravity of the situation. We need eyes on whatever's in those ruins. Something has taken hold. We can't let wayward travelers pass through these lands knowing that something could jump out and capture them in the middle of the night. Do any of you have any questions?
Nope.
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. We got some.
Go on. I'll stand on ceremony on my account.
I think they had the first question.
You keep mentioning these the creatures in the dark, and whatever what happened to the last group exactly that apparently went through here.
Well, they found something down there they could not face. So they ran.
Would you happen to know what it is, so we're better prepared for it?
Don't. They wouldn't speak of it.
A shame.
I'd be prepared for anything.
Is there anything you can give us that might prepare us better?
Giving you the transport.
Anything that we can use inside?
You all came highly recommended as swords for hire. Figured you would have all your necessary gear.
I do, but if whatever we're dealing with, if it's something special, something otherworldly, we figured maybe after losing a few troops, you might have something that could help us.
Would you like to make a diplomacy check?
Sure. Can always try. Not bad. 21.
Alright, maybe we can come up with something. Just, like, pulls off this satchel to the side of him and starts rummaging through it. And pulls out a few vials. He'll hand each of you a minor healing.
Ooh,
Fuck yeah.
appreciate that.
You're welcome.
You say that, Rusty, but it won't help you.
I'm like 99% sure that I can still drink it and be fine.
I think it has... Does it have the positive healing trait?
I can't drink it!
Would you like a trade?
What'd you trade me for it?
Positive.
I'll give you a potion you can drink.
I'll take it.
I will trade him a potion of unlife.
Alright.
Oil of unlife. For there.
Well,
Alright, I do the trade.
now that's settled. I have the utmost faith in you. Good luck. We'll turn and head back to the adventure field.
Alright.
Well,
I think.
What?
Yeah, I think we're just moving forward, not wasting too much time.
Yep.
Do you think there'll be some critters in there we can, hunt? And, I could, see about cooking some of them up for us, like in case we're short on rations.
I think that will be a thing that we can discuss when it comes to it. I think for now we should probably go ahead and do the job.
I'm sure there's a lot of things in there to hunt.
Yeah!
No doubt.
Alright, let's go hunting!
Alright. Normally, this would be about a 3-day trek on foot, but in your carriage, you're looking at less than it. Should be arriving close to midnight.
Does anyone know how to drive this thing?
The horse just looks back at you.
Hi. I don't think I could eat you.
They immediately just take off.
Oh!
Are any of you keeping watch while you're traveling, or are you trusting the sign of these clockwork steeds?
I would be keeping watch at least.
Yeah,
Same.
grass
keep
would
an eye.
help.
Fair enough. If anyone would like to, you're welcome to make a perception check.
Perception.
Can I make a
Perception.
how do I let this? Can I make
Yeah,
like a
let's see.
recall knowledge check about where we're going? Just see if maybe if I can glimpse anything further.
Absolutely. Make a society check, please.
I don't see perception, or am I completely
It's
looking
on the
way-
front page, like the first tab on the far left. It's not in your normal skills.
Oh, right. I was looking for it. Okay. Perception. How do I...
Ah man.
Yeah.
Well, my society's shit, so
You got this.
no, I don't.
Oh no.
Oh,
You were not lying.
You have a hero point. You can use
I'm
it.
not wasting it on that.
It's
But it might be life or death.
this is
It's gonna be
definitely
something. I built
a
this character around a different concept. I thought I was gonna roll like esoterica lore or like nature, something I'm a little bit more proficient in, but no.
no. This is definitely ancient elven ruin. Like
The elves.
prehistory elves, the very first elves in existence.
Oh,
Definitely
so you mean
belongs
the
to them.
elves that came
From space?
right before
Yeah.
Earthfall? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So
no
the
one believes you
first
when you
time they
tell
came,
them.
not the second time.
When they tell people about the alien elves, no one believes you. Weird.
They're all aliens.
Well, if you think about it, there are some creatures that you swear are really from this planet. Because, like, come on, there are some cows that have more than one stomach. That could be alien.
For the rest of you, a 21. I see a 25. Venus and I'm sorry. How do you pronounce that? Trigvi?
Trickfee, yeah, you're correct.
Hey, nailed it. The two of you just staring out the windows as the hours go by. Hit high-ish noon time. Everything seems calm and peaceful. More and more hours stretch on by until the sun starts its descent. You know, you're only a handful of hours away from the location of these. And both of your danger senses start going off. Something seems wrong. There's pathways that have been cleared in the brush off to the side of the road. There's wagon tracks. There's footprints, lots of them.
There's something not quite right.
I agree. Can
You're
we?
saying there's something happening here,
I mean,
and it's not
there are
clear?
dead bodies everywhere.
Huh.
More like something has happened, and maybe it could happen to us too. Can we like go inspect? Can we like?
Yeah.
Does this thing stop if we wanted to, or is it just gonna keep going?
Yeah. You just reach out and just like click the door. The steeds will come to a gradual halt.
Right. I'm gonna go look at well the things I
Them
saw,
some
like the
smart
footsteps and stuff,
steeds.
like yeah. Just kind of investigate the bit, trying to figure out what happened.
I'll keep your 25 and your 21.
Okay.
Okay.
You step out and just start doing a quick search of the area. You both hear voices. Hear some laughter, some labored speech as if they were, mid job trying to build something or lift something heavy. You have a decent direction of where it's coming.
Question: are they whistling?
Oh,
Right. Maybe if we just keep going, they won't notice us. They
I
won't
mean, it just sounds like
cause
they're
problem.
working.
Yeah, it's exactly, and if why we shouldn't go look for any trouble. If they're just working, we can just continue.
We also have a job to do.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Let's not waste any time.
Venus will hit back.
Yeah. Same.
I'm back into the carriage, and the horses immediately kick back off.
Did you see anything out there? Apart from dead bodies?
Sounded like people working. Heavy lifting. Could be some kind of labor work.
Not really what our job description entailed to investigate. We should just go and press on.
Tally ho.
Sun now fully sets. Both of the mechanical steeds just start radiating light. Finally, comes to a outside the carriage door. You're staring at stone ruins that look old. It's completely grown over by vine brush. Set of stone and iron double doors. Just sit, waiting to be.
Well, let's get this job started.
Sure, think we could take one of those horses to act as a light?
You guys not see in the dark?
I could I could see in low light pretty good, and I could smell, but no, I don't have like night vision.
Right.
Yeah, I only can see well in low light. It's not something, the pure darkness is difficult.
I can lead then if needed. I can see
Uh,
perfectly fine in the dark.
Alright,
That's okay.
dig
I've
through my
got it.
backpack.
And Venus is gonna shake her head from side to side, and the little circlet that she's wearing starts to glow as I activate my candle cap.
Ooh. Okay.
Hey, that's pretty handy there.
It sheds dim light in a 20-foot radius. It doesn't require oxygen and can't be smothered or quenched.
Well, all right then.
Is thank you kindly.
Guess that means that you're in the lead.
I guess so. This could only go amazing.
Then by all means, what would you, as the leader, like to do?
I do not want to touch this door. I want to do some kind of, I don't know, maybe like recall knowledge religion check, because undead creatures were mentioned. See if this was any kind of religious ground at one point.
Without making you roll dice unnecessarily, there's nothing in the vicinity that would make you think that this is a site. Anything
Are we
else?
able to just walk right in?
Sure.
Or do we have to open
It's
the
just a door.
It's never just a door.
It's always just the door.
Then why don't you open the door?
Okay, I'm opening the door.
I'm gonna step back just far enough that Rusty can still see and
Hey, I'm a Gonzi, okay? This is like born and bred chaos right here. I open the door.
Just reach out, grab the handle, pull, and there is just a pop, and the entire door is just coated in electricity. I need a reflex save, please.
Oh no. I did something wrong. I made Dex my key ability score, so 27.
Absolutely. Not quite a critical success, but that is still a
Fuck.
success. That energy just starts to course into you before you can let go. Taking half of a lot of damage. This trap was no joke. 12 points of damage.
Ow!
That seemed rather shocking. Are you alright?
Yeah, I thought that my reflexes would be a lot better than this, but apparently, it was just shy, even though I rolled a 17, and so I don't
What are you
understand it.
talking about?
I don't know, something to do with Gods of Chaos. The door
Rusty's
is electrified.
now seeing into the fourth dimension. His figure looming over you with dice in hand.
I see the fourth wall, and I crash it.
Yeah, there's a wall there and a wall there. Technically a wall. I don't see the
A
fourth
wall right there, too!
Sure, buddy. Whatever you
And
say.
I point right to the door, and then just be like, this is a painful wall.
The door is no longer
Okay.
electrified.
Oh.
Congrats, I solved the puzzle!
Good job. Graz gives you a
iPhone!
pat in the shoulder.
Oh,
Oh.
there's not much there left. You might want to be careful.
Oh, sorry. He taps you with one finger.
Mm,
The whole show just caves in.
much better. Yeah, right?
Oh crap!
I guess
Try to
it's a good thing
reassemble.
I gave you a potion you can use.
Yes.
Just seeing if I have any rope or something. I've heard that they have tape, but I don't think I have any.
So,
Oh,
Alright, so
it's fine. It always reattaches, and I pull out the potion and just quickly deal with that.
it's
Do you still have a stomach?
Venus. That's her
No,
name.
that's why it's in oil. You got to rub it. You can literally see my insides right now, and it's just like I pull open the monk robes a little bit, and there's a child. Okay, hold on.
So Venus is in the lead, followed by Rusty.
Rusty.
Who's third?
Yeah, I'll follow after. Or maybe actually maybe go if it's allowed behind Venus because I've got dark vision and maybe that might help.
Okay, yeah, then I
Seeing
will
things like further
follow
away.
Graz and then
Well, if
Ty.
you have dark vision, then I should be between Rusty and Graz in the back so they can.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That works too. Yeah.
Trigvi, and then
Yeah, okay.
Rusty, and then Venus, and then Grass.
Then everybody should be in the 20-foot,
All right.
Yeah.
and I don't have to
Sounds
be at
good.
the front.
Hey,
As
the method
the
of the madness.
four of you step in, you notice that there are these fungal growths along this stretched corridor. Though a vast majority of them, like they have recently been just kind of ripped apart, as if there was a growth attached to them, but it was broken. And that extends all like 20 feet of this hallway.
Are these fungi gross? Are they considered edible or poisonous or venomous or?
Um, Probably wouldn't recommend eating them. They're not exactly poisonous, but they probably give you some indigestion.
Okay, gotcha. Graz does not partake.
Forbidden fungus.
Bin snack. Right. No, I think it strictly would just sort of ignore fungus. Like it's like. Is the thing like? Is it the walls? Are they wet at all? Like, does it seem like a breeding ground for fungus, or it's like
Absolutely.
pretty or natural? All right, okay.
Yeah, 100%. This place has fully been taken over by plants and fungus and apparently something else.
Can I, as I walk, just sort of recast every? I don't know how long this trip is taking, but like every few minutes or so, read aura, so like kind of see if there's any magic around.
You hit about 50 feet in, descending a small staircase, or you pick up something magic around you.
I know whereabouts.
I'm pretty sure at this level it just tells you that there is magic somewhere within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
Is there anything odd smelling if I use my sensitive nose?
It's really dusty, but I'm happy to give you a perception check.
Okay, cool. Perception.
We'll also relay to the others that there's like magic around somewhere, so they also know.
Not bad, 15.
15. You are also getting the scent of blood, something that you are accustomed to.
Something was bleeding.
Well, we did hear them say that they've sent multiple parties into this place. Only one can assume that it's theirs.
Trigvi, as you are in the lead, getting that ping that there is magic. I assume that your eyes are just kind of scanning the vicinity around you, the hallways you're walking. You've passed by multiple sets of just fungus growth, patches them. And you come up to one that you have to kind of take a second look at, as you can see there are a pair of boots like embedded underneath this fungus growth. Like they just grew over a body.
Right, but do I see the rest of the body, or is it just the boots?
It's just the boots. The rest seems to be buried.
Right. I don't have any. Does anyone have a knife? I want to see there's a body here. I want to see if it's been decomposed very long, or if maybe Right.
Maybe we
Graz
shouldn't
takes
play
out-
with the fungus?
Graz takes out
Or
his dueling
play with the
spear
fungus.
Right.
and pokes it.
Poke
Oh, that's-
doesn't move.
Right. I was yeah. If it's not moving, then it's probably a good sign. And if the body, I mean, what he's trying to do is like, he wants to sort of try and move, like, remove some of the fungus to see if the body underneath has been decomposed very long, or if it's like very fresh, because then, like, fungus doesn't usually grow that fast.
Mhm.
So if it's a very fresh body with like fungus grown all over, this is not normal fungus.
It seems
Is
pretty
Is the
well
blood
decomposed.
coming from this corpse?
It's probably
Where is
decomposed.
the blood
Okay.
coming from?
It's kind of wafting up from deeper into the. This has been here for a while.
Okay.
Well, this is definitely not the fresh one.
Good. Now let's keep moving.
All right. Continue on up until from the lead start to hear more voices. These echoing. This chant that multiple individuals are all amplifying their voice and their fervor. Hard to tell exact distance from just the pure echoed nature of this tunnel and these caverns. Sounds like there's a considerable number.
Did we find a cult?
Something lives here.
Should we call and see if they respond?
Maybe we should walk on
Maybe
first.
we should
and...
sneak in and sneak out.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Might
he's
be
got
best
some
if they don't know where.
questionable rolls.
We
We have unknown rolls.
Dice have been rolled. Oh dear.
If that doesn't set you on edge, I don't know what will.
So what would you like to do?
Is it like how close does it sound? Like very, very far away, or like around the
Very
corner?
difficult to tell. It could be right around the corner, or the acoustics could be echoing this from 200 feet deeper into the caverns.
Do I
We
see
can-
any lights or anything from anywhere?
Lights.
But
Other than what you have.
yeah.
Graz would like to hold his dueling spear at the ready.
We could try and go quietly.
That might be wise. We don't know what's out there.
That's
Yeah,
the case.
so-
I need a stealth check from everybody. Fun fact, in 2nd edition Pathfinder, things like stealth checks and perception checks are typically blind, so you would have no idea what you rolled.
Mine was I nearly rolled an 18 and then it became a 4.
Mine's a 27.
Mine is
Mine makes
11.
sense because I'm literally emanating light. So
That does make sense.
Right.
James, are you also being stealthy?
Attempting to.
That looks about right.
Italy.
You continue pressing on, but that light does just kind of bounce and reflect across puddles, across just the silver sheen of the walls. You get another 30 or so feet down into these caverns before that chanting stops.
everybody be on guard.
Something's wrong. I'll keep moving as quietly as I'm trying to be.
It's a
But like
sense of-
very slowly.
Is the scent of blood gain stronger?
It is.
Okay, this blood is getting stronger.
Eventually, you get to a more man-made structure, and this is very clearly dwarven construction. Step out into what looks like an aqueduct, or at least part of one that has not yet collapsed over time in a small bridge over top of it. Those of you with dark vision, which is just one of you, would see figures moving across the other side of the bridge.
Right. I would like sort of stop everyone and be like, "There's people moving," and like try and point in the direction where they are, also knowing that they probably can't see it anyway, but kind of like just to give them idea of like whereabouts that would
There.
be. Yeah, just like there. It's like keep your eyes up and you keep moving, you'll see it eventually.
So are they up? Are you saying they're up on a ledge, or are they flying?
They were on a ledge, right? Or on like a yeah.
Well,
I
why
think
don't I
so.
move you all on over?
No.
Yes.
It's never a good sound.
Ah.
Oh my god, I can see everything perfectly.
All of a sudden, someone claps and the lights turn on.
Yeah.
Clap
Like,
on.
just like the torches,
clap
just
on.
flames just going on.
They just seem to be across the bridge, but even as you're pointing them out and trying to describe this to the others, they just duck out of sight.
Maybe we can be friends with them.
I'm gonna throw us
I
into
like
some
making
initiative.
new friends.
Oh no.
It's always good to share dishes with people you just met.
Where is my initiative on my sheet? Because I can't.
It will roll for everyone. Don't have to worry about it.
Oh.
It's like whether you like it or not, you're in the initiative. Concerns.
Cool. There we go.
Oh, okay.
If
Hey,
you
I actually
Hello,
did pretty
guys.
good.
if you want the initiative
Okay.
tracker, you can right-click the encounters tab, and it'll pop out the tracker for you. Like I'm about to do for the stream.
Oh god.
Ooh la
I'm
la.
last.
All the fancy schmancy things at this table.
I will say that I'm gonna need that light because I have some. Is this like I've shadow magic? I don't know how specific this is, but like I need some sort of shadows somewhere for something.
I don't know that you could ever be fully without shadows.
Right. That's
Let's
fair.
for no
Well-
reason we're gonna play the song Tree.
Ooh.
we are all bathed in light, so each of us are giving off a shadow.
But there's no light. Is there light in this space? The rest is just lightless, right? We only have the light from the crown, I think.
Oh no.
Oh god, I just
I
cleared
don't
the
know.
It disappeared.
I was like last.
I had a 21.
Venus
had
and I both
13.
had 21s. So many dice.
Someone got a
Crushed
natural one.
bugs. Was it me? No, it was not me.
Is it me? Wait, what? No, I was at 25! No!
That's why Hoop deleted the initiative order.
Bullshit! Come on!
So you see a 25. Trigby had a 13, which is close to what you rolled the second time.
Graz and Venus both had
21.
21s.
Very close to what Graz rolled the second time.
Yeah, very close.
You can keep. I was gonna say, Grass can keep the 22 and go first. It's fine.
Alright,
You sure?
Rusty, you're up.
Can I see anything around me?
Not a thing.
Alright. My first action is to go into crane stance. Let me just be nice to me, Foundry. Just give me crane stance. Thank you. And then I am going to use an action to pull out my regalia. And then use my last action to search. See if I can see anything.
There we go. That's more like it.
Somebody turned off the lights.
So your hat gives you 10 feet of, right? 10 feet of dim?
No, 20 feet dim.
20 feet of full dim. Okay.
I'm just double checking, but I think that's what it. 20 feet dim light.
There we go. The bright light looks better. With a 21. Yeah. It would at least detect that there are figures hidden out there.
Alright,
They're just hidden instead of undetected.
I'll take it.
So an action to point them out?
No, I'm out of if it's a free action, then yes. If not, I am out of actions.
That's fine.
Because it's one to pull out the... Alright, cool. Because it's one to pull
Typically-
out the implement, one to crane stance, one to search.
Typically, it is one action to point out hidden creatures to your companions, but it's fine.
Alright.
They are now hidden to each other. Grass, you're up.
Alright, Graz would like to initiate hunt prey, so gotta seek out my prey first.
You'd have to target a creature, which there are no creatures in sight.
Alrighty then. Then can I defer my turn until creatures are visible to Graz?
You can full on delay your turn, yeah.
I'll do that.
Alright. Venus.
Not much I can do. Can I do a recall knowledge check on creatures that hide in the darkness?
That would give you a list of about 3,000 different creatures.
That's fine. I've got 2 actions to burn to list them off.
I will simply say that if you'd like to spend your turn thinking of creatures that can hide in the dark, it would probably limit it down to only a few hundred possibilities.
I will.
Shadow, Nightmare,
I'm gonna use an action to
Moonstalker,
search so that I can.
Fetchlings, the Klagani, Silverben.
James, nobody asked you.
Venus,
Shadow
you don't
Dragon.
have dark vision, right?
There's only one of us that has dark.
Yeah, I have dark vision.
Yeah. So I will help you out in saying that a perception check will do nothing. They can't raise their level of visibility to you because they're in darkness and you physically can't see them.
And I'm gonna pull out my scimitar. Just
Fair
in
enough.
case.
Anything else?
I can't do anything unless I can see something, so no.
You're the only one with light.
My light only goes so far.
Alright.
Fine, makes them come to us.
Tricky.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Right. How much movement is is every 1 square? Is that
1 square is 5 feet.
foot? I will move a little bit. No, check. I will move maybe. Let me see. 30 feet. Around here. And then, because I don't know where they would be. I don't know if they're cloaked or anything like that.
Mhm.
But I will cast Haunting Him. I never know how to pronounce that one. Because I don't think it requires me to see anyone. It just creatures in the area that like in front of me in a 50-foot cone, so 15-foot cone.
Yeah, you can absolutely just
So I'm gonna...
throw out a 15-foot cone.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast that, and if anyone is near, they have to make a fortitude save.
You just let off this hymn that starts to distort the area in front of you. Doesn't hit
Yeah, it's
anything.
very... Oh, okay. Everyone else would just have heard like this very creepy sort of like sound. It just echoes sort of thing, but yeah, it doesn't hit anything. Alright, that is my turn.
Trig V, you are the closest up.
Yep.
No, actually, that would be the end of the round, so Graz, you are automatically last.
All right then. Graz is actually going to take out a torch and light it. And would I still have an action to throw said torch?
Yeah.
Alright, then yeah, wanna throw the torch just towards the middle of the bridge ahead of us.
James, correct me if I'm wrong, but
Uh-oh.
drone is 30-foot range?
Depends what's the
Improvised
item
thrown
being
weapon?
A torch.
I believe it's 15.
Or you know what? How
Or-
about this? How about this? I will suck it up. I have a torch lit. I'm gonna walk forward 25 feet.
There's your torch.
Yeah!
I believe the minimum you can throw is 10 feet. Most things have the thrown trait.
Right, that makes sense.
So the thrown trait would give you at least...
That action, pull out a torch, spark it up, and then just go charging forward.
Yeah.
Still have an action
And I
left.
can only move 25 feet. And you know what? We'll just change the grip from holding the dueling spear with two hands into holding it one-handed.
I assumed, since you had to take one hand to pull out a torch.
Yeah, but still, it is an action, so there we go. There's my expended actions.
Alright. Rusty, top of the round is you.
Alright, use one action to get there. And then I am going to ready for when I'm gonna use two actions to ready a flurry of blows for when something gets close to me. Or gets within reach for me to hit. Jesus Christ, dude. 100 feet away. Alright, let me vibe.
Alright. That's your turn done.
Yep.
Cultists are gonna go. We'll just spread out the misery. And then one of you is gonna get an extra, so I'm gonna roll a d6. 2, 3, 6. That's a 6. So Trig V's getting 2, and each of the rest of you is getting 1.
Great.
I
Remember, orphan.
need will saves. I need 2 will saves from Trig V and 1 from the other
come
2.
Wait, which is the wheels? Where? Sorry, I never used Founder before, or Forge before. I
On
don't...
the first tab of your character sheet, it's on the left under AC, Perception.
got it.
Initiative. Yeah.
Got it. Cool.
10.
1 second. Oh, terrible. A second one.
Fuck.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me!
Oh no!
Oh, that's
You
a
have
nat
a hero
one.
point!
There
You
are
have a hero
2
point.
floating party hero points.
Yeah, I'll take one. I'll use one.
Ooh,
Oh,
Rusty
no, I
with the
forgot.
big old 20.
I accidentally gave myself an extra hero point. I didn't mean to do that.
Yes.
So I get to re-roll that one, right?
Yep.
Cool.
You can actually right-click it in chat, like reroll using
Oh,
21.
I got it.
Much better.
Yeah, how do I remove that one here? Oh, there we go.
You right-click on the hero
Yeah,
point.
I got it. It's fine. Yeah, thank you. Cool.
It's a basic roll. Okay, so Trigvi, you are taking 1 and then a half. Raz, you're taking a 1, and Rusty, you're taking a half. I'm just gonna roll 1, all of it.
Oh.
So, Trigvi, you take 9 points of damage.
Got it.
Great.
Rusty, you take 3. Raz, you take 3. Or sorry, Raz, you take 6. You take the full 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just
Fun.
these bursts of light just immediately start exploding in your faces again and again. No one critically failed, so no one is dazed.
Ah.
But you get that they are about halfway across the bridge.
Right.
That's it. Their turn is done. Venus. Oh, actually, Trigvi with dark vision, you would see them.
Cool. Great. Oh. Nice.
Venus.
Oh, how stupid do I want to be? I think.
Be careful, pretty lady.
So I can't see anything past. I could do some really stupid stuff. Okay, hold on. Yeah, she's blind. I'm gonna use 2 actions to move up. She's
You can
um
you can see that there are figures just on the edge of your light, but they are still shrouded in shadow.
I'm gonna use my last action to cast shield on myself.
Shielded.
Oh, I don't like this. There are some shadowy creatures.
Shield.
So
Now you have that pretty blue bubble. Alright. Rigby, you can see them.
Yay! And I'm very pissed off. I like once taking the damage, I just like immediately flick my wrist, and there's 3 magic missiles, using all 3 my actions, hitting the one on the, well, I guess the top 2, and then so the 3 from the bottom of that.
That one.
Those
Gotcha.
3. Yeah, so that's automatically 1d4 plus 1 force damage. Just if I hit.
Just click the damage button.
Yeah. Right. Do I roll for every one? Every missile?
Each additional action when used casting a spell increase the number of missiles you shoot by 1 to a max of 3 for the reactions. Each target individually. If you shoot more than 1, combine the damage. So yes.
Oh right.
I would say roll all 3.
Okay.
3, 4. Last one.
Come on. 3.
4. 3. They just streak off into the darkness and impact, just like a chain reaction down the line. All of them scream out, not quite in pain, but almost in just zealous fervor.
Right. Okay. That's my turn.
Raz.
Alright, Graz, he can hear them. He is not happy about being in the dark. So, he is going to move forward the 25 feet, and ding ding ding, he can see them, so he's gonna initiate hunt prey.
Which one?
He's going to do it on the top one that he could see to his right. Okay, and I believe we only get 2 actions, right? Or do we get 3? 3, excellent.
Chuck that spear.
Yeah, we're gonna chuck a spear.
Does it have the thrown trait?
Oh, that's a good question. I have to.
It does not.
It does not. The dagger does. The dagger that I have does though. So you know what? We will switch out to the dagger and just have it at that for now.
Are you dropping the spear or full putting it away?
Sheathing it.
Okay,
So yeah, taking the action to sheath it.
so you're at the moment the only weapon you have in hand is.
Yes.
Should have just tucked the torch and tried to set him on fire with it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. May I do that instead? Oh wait, hang on. I think I can only throw it 10 feet. I wouldn't be able to reach it if I threw it.
Do a quick Google foo. Throwing equipment.
What are you throwing?
A
torch.
torch. Improvised
Torch?
weapon.
I
mean,
said
if you-
10 feet.
Even if you throw it, even just 10 feet, depending on where it lands within that 10 feet, 1, you're not holding the torch anymore. And
Oh, yeah.
2, Rusty can see up close.
Yeah.
Without
How about
either of us
Okay.
being all.
How about a
Yeah,
DC
can I-
5 flat check? Just because you're aiming for that closest one, right? You're just trying to pelt him with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a DC 5 flat check.
Alright, so just a flat roll.
Yep, D20, you want a 5 or higher.
Nope. So it flops
a
and
D8, please.
shall we say it lands here?
D8, and I mean, it's not that far. It can't deviate more than 1 space, so just a D8.
Okay, a D8. Okay.
1.
1
It is just, it kind of clips
falls right in front of me.
and then tumbles off the edge of the balcony.
No! Oh, I am in the darkness.
1 is
Gorman
directly up.
goes. Uh-oh.
Your light just slowly fades. But you still have your dueling spear out, so...
Butterfingers. Butterfingers. Yeah, still have my spear in hand, so yay. Okay.
Rusty, top of the round.
Okay. Use an action to get there. And then use an action to get there, because I can see them. And then I'd like to flurry of blows that guy.
By all means.
Rain wing.
Ooh. Yeah, that's absolutely a
then-
hit.
Another crane wing.
Well, I would roll the damage.
Well, first crane hit.
Okay. Not dead.
2 damage. Then I'm out
Run
of
up
action.
and just smack him in the face.
There's only so much I can do.
But hey, you are
We're
now
low
drawing
level,
fire.
alright? I'm not... What?
You're now drawing their fire.
Oh, okay.
They are going to try to stab you.
Okay.
They are in a fanatical frenzy. Which it did not automatically lower their AC. We rolled a 24. That would have just missed being a hit.
Oh, fuck. Well, I didn't build this guy for damage. I built him to be Dexy Boy.
There we go. Now it's applied correctly.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
So we're gonna go with 6 dagger attacks into into Rusty.
Goodbye.
Huh.
Oh
1,
no.
Oh no.
3,
Miss.
4.
Hit by... by
5,
1. Oh, they're
6.
barely just hitting.
Oh no.
High AC, only 2 of them hit.
Beautiful.
I love monks. Just fucking.
That's
Yeah.
19 points of damage.
Well, good news is I was only at 19 hit points.
Oh no.
Why do they have such
What level creature are they, Hoop?
1?
Oh, well, fuck. Well, because there's 4 of them.
Oh, because of Fanatical Frenzy. That's right. James is immediately dying. Charges up, just Superman punching
God.
one of them, and then just gets shanked into the ground.
No.
I was trying to be helpful.
The other two, we're gonna spend an action.
Oh, and
Well,
I'm sorry, I keep clicking things.
Oh,
I
wait.
thought it was something that I could look at, but apparently I rolled
Wait,
something.
hold on. The one guy I did punch
Hmm?
has to make a fortitude saving throw.
oh, that's a good call. Well, no, I don't think it would matter because their last attack, I think, missed away.
I don't care. It still needs to make a fortitude save.
Natural 1.
That one, stun 3.
That actually does help.
Does it mean I'm alive still?
That means you only took 10 instead of 19.
Yo!
Nice. Way to
Wait,
remember.
Not
your,
dying, not prone.
No,
Wow.
stunning fist, baby.
And then at the end of
Stun
his
lock that
turn,
bitch.
the stun would dissipate, but he got no turn. Graz, however, is going to take 4 shanks.
Hey, it's only 19 damage at best.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Why couldn't you roll like that for me? What the shit?
That's a miss, a miss, a miss, and a critical miss.
Phew.
They're just desperately trying to stab you, but the
Right,
hits
you-
that are
you-
landing just aren't going through. That's it.
Like,
That's
I'm a
them.
big guy, but I can dodge.
Venus.
Yeah, I'll do it. You're not. You're still. Why does it still say you're unconscious when I hover over you?
Some reason it didn't let me keep my 9 hit points.
Alright. I'm gonna.
I'm just badly injured now.
I'm gonna. I don't want to get close to these things. No, I don't. I'm gonna cast a 2-action harm spell at our Skelly boy.
You can counteract this.
Oh, you motherfucker.
They have a hard spell and they can counterspell. You never get to counteract.
Oh no! Do it, Hoop. Do it.
He will.
Man, I have homework
He will
tonight.
because,
Thank God.
It failed.
Who
and
likes
their-
to kill James?
Their harm spell is marked off.
Oh no, don't kill me. Don't make me do homework. No. Gosh, don't make me watch Memento.
Venus, as
No.
you conjure up that negative energy and start getting ready to pour it into Rusty, one of them turns and just starts flipping the dagger in the air, making this sigil of blood. But you just shatter through it. And Rusty is. Anything else?
I am going to stay here so that everybody can, my 2 melee peoples can see. And I will.
If you take
I have
a
one more
step
action.
forward, then you'll be able to see
And
these
I
other two.
will.
There you go. Alright. Me.
Right, so I'll move closer. This is just my speed. Amazing. So I'll be in one line with those 2 above me, and Trickly here will sort of hold his fingers like this, and then slowly shadows start creeping from the fingertips and sort of getting like bigger as they come closer. And I cast Grim Tendrils at the two in a straight line in front of me. That is. What do I have to do? Oh, I have to do a Fortitude save.
Dude, they're decent at those.
They
13.
both. No,
And a 9.
it's 16, so they both fail. So they take. It says 2d4 negative damage and 1 bleed damage. I don't know what bleed damage is, but.
Because at the end of their turn, they will take 1 damage.
Okay. Oh, I rolled. Okay, do I do the? Wait, do I roll for both? Yeah, I think so. So
They just roll
take...
once and they apply it to their saves.
Yeah.
They both take
So they
2
take 2
points of
damage.
damage.
Yeah, and then 1 blade. Whatever that is.
And aha! Thank you, Foundry.
Great.
Alright, anything else?
No, that's all my actions.
Just tendrils just start poking up out of the stone and just ripping away at them.
Yeah.
Graz, you're up, but you're getting swarmed.
Alright, well, first of all, Graz is going to use his dueling spear against the one that he targeted, the top one there, and stabby stab.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to assist players?
Please do.
Have you hunt preyed this person
Yes, this one is hunt raid.
yet? Okay. Never mind. You're good. Keep going.
15
15?
hits.
Alright, damage.
Are you?
Alright,
Are you precision ranger? No, you're flurry ranger.
Flurry Ranger. The multiple attack penalty is a joke.
With a, it's a -3 instead of a -5. That's very handy. First one takes 7, and is going to just get skewed.
alrighty. And you know what? These guys kind of want to know a little bit more about him. So I'm gonna bite. Use a Jaws attack.
Like the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Before that, you skewer that guy in front of you, and you just rip him to the ground. Under the cloak, it's just this of spores. Need a fortitude save.
Maybe I don't want to bite. We'll
Would
find
you
out.
take a bite?
17?
No.
That is a success.
Phew.
We're taking.
I'm sure it tastes like lemon parmesan.
You take nothing.
Yay!
Still
Alright,
gonna
but you
bite the
know
other one?
what? Yeah, because nothing happened, so we'll bite the other one.
Bite.
Nom. Because I'm hungry.
Almost
23.
a critical hit. 5.
And 5 damage.
That's enough. You get another fortitude
snap.
save.
Another fortitude save. Alright, come on. Come on,
You
good
said
boy.
You were hungry.
Take nothing.
24.
Well, that's a
Yay!
no, that's a critical success. You take nothing. Period.
Yay!
They both just fill that part of the bridge in fumes. But
Alright, and then I'll do my last thing and start and kind of step over them to get towards my buddy here. My skelly buddy, and see if I can give him a hand. And
Rusty,
that'll be my turn.
top of the round is you.
Alright. First action. I'm gonna glimpse vulnerability. So the guy in front of me now has weakness 2. Does he have attack of opportunity?
Does not require a
It has
roll.
to manipulate. No, because I'm not a thaumaturge, okay? Thaumaturges get better benefits when they have to fucking roll for this shit.
Gotcha.
But I have the thaumaturge archetype, which just lets me throw it out for free, but I have way less weakness. So it only has weakness 2, just fine. And then I'm gonna ka-chow him with some crane wings.
By all means. Definitely a hit.
So it takes 8 points of damage.
Need fortitude saves from both of you.
Oh, fuck. Alright, well. That's a 23 against this other guy, by the way.
It definitely.
19.
They can take poison damage?
I can take poison damage, yes.
Not a true undead.
Oh, wait. No, hold on. I have basic undead benefits, so if it was supposed to be one higher because it's against disease and poison. So it's technically supposed to be a 20. I just forgot to check the little box.
Still just a success.
Okay.
Graz, you take nothing.
I'm missing high level play right now.
Rusty, you take nothing.
Okay. I take 0.5 damage.
Take
It just
0.5,
hurts my ego.
Round down.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one hits. Almost a crit
Okay.
again.
Graz sneezed. Spores are going to give him a sinus infection.
Alright, so then... boop. He takes 5 points of damage
He's
and needs to make a fortitude saving throw.
still standing.
I can play the save game back at you. 19.
Yeah, he's good.
Fuck! 1 over.
It's retribution time.
Oh shit.
Stab, stab, stab.
Fuck my Caesar.
Et tu, Brute.
Nope.
Aha!
Miss. Just
Caesar the bug, bitch!
frantically just stabbing at the air, just trying to hit something. But he's got nothing. Venus. Oh, and he takes, Oh no,
He
the ones with
bleeds.
persistent bleed are dead.
I was gonna say it's the other two. They bleed.
Because I might do something stupid again. Yeah. You know what? The healers
Do
should
it.
die first, right?
No.
No,
I'm gonna
what
move
the
up.
fuck? There's only one left!
Yeah, I was gonna.
Or is there?
Leroy Jenkins.
You don't think the healer should be taken out by the final guy?
No. Yes.
Ah,
I mean-
fuck, I forgot. I had one more action
You
left.
know what?
Alright.
You know what?
Punch it.
Let's divine lance that one.
Roll your last attack, James.
Okay. Yeah, but also have the Divine Lance thing go off.
That misses.
Yeah,
Well, if you
didn't think it
kill
was gonna hit.
Now,
That
Divine
multiple
Lance.
attack penalty was so high.
And
What
we go
alignment
on.
are you?
Actually, good question. What alignment is Venus?
Well, she's neutral, but there was no neutral option, so I went good.
Yeah, you can't Divine Lance if you're true neutral. It is a flaw in this game. I will never understand why they made a.
You'll start
Look,
calling
I
on the
can't go
magic,
into the lore.
and then it just up there. Would you like to charge instead? We'll say that that was not a full action.
Well, that's 2 actions.
We'll say that's no actions because you physically can't even cast that spell.
Why not? Because I'm good?
Because are you
You
neutral
said
good?
neutral.
No, I said I was gonna be neutral, but I think Venus
yeah.
is more good.
Oh,
James
okay.
wouldn't
Never
have
mind. You can
interrupted
cast a
me,
spell.
you would have heard
Yeah,
everything.
fuck that. Fuck me. Ruining plays.
Yes, then that hits.
Nice.
That's more than enough. Rusty, I need another fortitude save.
Motherfucker.
You're welcome.
I get the basic undead benefits this time. I'll
Just
take
a
half of one,
success.
please.
See if I can roll something other than 1. It's 2 points of poison damage.
Dun dun dun.
My non-existent lungs are not happy.
Just corrodes away at your rib cage. Their bodies would immediately start to deteriorate and just turn to mush.
That was fun.
Graz kind of goes over and peeks over the edge, seeing if he could see his torch at all.
About a 60-foot drop.
Oh, I can't see my torch anymore. That's a bummer.
So like the bodies kind of that you said just kind of like they kind of puff into like fungal stuff, right? There's nothing left of them.
They just
like
full
anything.
turned into mush.
Right. Trickery has a plague mask, and he's gonna put that on after seeing what happened when these people died. And that would, I think that would protect me from inhaled poisons and airborne diseases.
Let's check it out.
Graz goes and blows his nose because those spores tickle.
The plague mask attempts to counteract any inhaled poisons or airborne diseases each round you breathe. So it's active for 20 minutes.
Okay, then I'll save it. Where do you find? Oh, I see it. Okay,
I mean,
I'll save it for if there is a next one.
could we take a quick rest? I'm not looking too good, Mr. Stark.
There is no
my
Mr.
name's not
Stark
Stark.
here.
Oh, it's the
Well,
name of my god.
We can.
Oh.
Right, I see. We
I
can
follow Era still.
You rest you.
Yeah.
I guess it's a good thing I thought of everybody. Here you go. I'll give you my other oil of unlife. Do with it what you like.
Oh, if we could take like 10 minutes, I feel like we'll be good, and I could
You
just
can still
heal up
take it.
people. All right, cool. I'll do both then.
I'll take my healing potion.
Yeah. Graz will
can-
knock back one of his.
Nope. Fuck that.
Let me
Hero
see.
point?
Yep. God damn it.
You didn't hurt yourself at least.
Tree. Well, at least I got something back.
Don't say I don't
Gonna
try.
say, is
Yeah,
there a
why
rumor
did
you
that
have
these
some-
potions are like syrupy? You
They
think
may
they'd
have
be
been-
more like a cranberry juice?
They've been a little expired.
Yeah.
What does things taste like?
What do you mean?
Okay, alright. When's the last time
what
you
is
smelled
taste?
something? When's the last time you smelled something?
I can't smell. I have no nose.
I'm so sorry. Okay, do you have the feeling of touch?
Well, yes, I can touch things.
Yeah, but can you feel the textures?
Yes.
Alright, you know, like when you grab a fish and it's got the scales on it,
Yes.
that's fishy.
Oh, okay. So taste is what you feel. Understood.
It can be, yes. Like if you stick your hand in an ooze, it is, you know, it's squishy and kind of does a slurp noise to
Mhm.
it. That's Jello.
I understand.
Well, as you all take some time to tend to your wounds, catch your breath, why don't we take a break there, give everyone a chance to stretch your legs, grab a drink, do what you gotta do, and we'll come back with the second half of this. See you soon, everybody.
Yeah.
And welcome back. When we left off, we'd taken a moment to recover after being assaulted by a small squadron of cultists, wielding their fanatical daggers, nearly cutting our skeleton friend to pieces, but your monk style saving you. Now
I
we
took
press
monk
on.
stance at level 1.
Ahead of you, a large stone door, opened already, blood smeared across the walls. Through that, Trigvi, you are sensing an unbelievable amount of magic. Overwhelming amount of magic.
Okay. Interesting. I relay that to the others. There is magic around. And I'll just so where was the door? You said? Was there no door?
Off to the left. This doesn't really come modeled with, that's
Okay,
extra.
okay.
It's DLC.
Right, fair enough. I'll yeah, I'll just slowly approach the door, assuming that that's where the magic is coming from.
Through it, you can
But
see
I don't touch the door.
I think
a
Lizzie said the door's already open.
door is open.
Yeah, but like is it entirely open or like is it like sort of okay, then never mind.
It's like a disc that was covering a hole, and that entire disc got pushed off to the side.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a little bit pushed open. All right, now that makes sense.
Through it, you see just piles upon piles of an old dwarven outpost that has long since been abandoned and collapsed, but someone been here excavating. Which, even as you're looking, you can now see just dozens of bodies scattered around these.
Whoa.
Alright then.
How many of these bodies look like the cultists that we just fought?
All of them.
Oh.
Okay. And if never mind.
Should we
Well,
go
whatever
on
is in
there?
here, they're doing a great job of protecting it.
Yeah.
Not really if they keep dying.
Yeah, but if there is, we don't know
I
how
don't
many
think
of
the
them there
cultists are
are.
the ones protecting.
Would you
The way
all
that the bodies are laid out, are they kind of getting away from the back wall, or are they going towards the back wall?
seems to be random scattering. Would you all make a will save, please?
Oh,
Will
dear.
save.
Is that like an option that we can opt out of, or is that?
You could willingly fail.
Oh wait, no, fuck that. Hey, guess what? I failed anyways. So I mean, like,
You don't
who
know
knew?
that.
Venus and Rusty,
Ah, yep. See, no, I told you.
the two of you just hear this calling. You know that there is something important in there. There is something magical. And it just beckons you. Come forward. Come pay your homage. And
Guys, I feel like we should go touch it.
Nope.
I agree.
Probably
No.
nope.
I
What?
think we
No.
should touch it too.
Roz
No.
and Trigvi, you see your companions just start walking toward the door.
I
And,
immediately grab Venus
and I
yeah.
immediately grab Rusty.
Oh, favorite engage.
Nope.
This whole
You're
thing.
getting a hug, buddy. You're getting a hug.
Trigvi and
I
Graz,
appreciate it, but now is not appropriate.
would the two of you make
Nope.
athletics check, please?
Athletics,
Versus
oh God.
Fortitude DC.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's only a 19.
Athletics, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Athletics.
Oh.
Oh
18.
no.
You try to grab your companions, and they just slip out of your hand and are through the door, just sprinting inside.
I collapse into a pile of bones and then
No.
resurface back up.
No.
Hang on. No, that doesn't. Where is my? I'll go after them and just start like.
Yeah,
really
jump
grab
in front of him.
Yeah.
Hang on. Can I take Oh boy, can I take my dueling spear, hold it but so that the handle end is sticking out, and basically clothesline Rusty?
Rusty's a good 25 feet ahead of you.
Oh boy.
I assume that's your
You better
movement speed,
hurry up
Rusty.
because
25, yeah, because we're not high
your
enough
light's
level.
going away.
Can I shoot a grappling arrow at him?
Yeah, by all means.
Non-lethal?
Unfortunately, ranged attacks cannot be non-lethal.
Sorry, I gotta try. This'll hurt less for you than it will for Venus. So yeah, I will shoot a grappling arrow at Rusty.
Do it. Oh, you saw how close that was to a 2?
A 20
That was
does
fucking
hit.
teetering.
So I got him.
Roll your
20 or
damage.
20.
3 whole points of damage. And
I just healed.
Can I tackle Venus to the ground? Just like
Um,
sprint after her and just tackle.
there's a grappling hook.
Yeah, he's grappled.
Sticking out. I can imagine you kind of like ripping, like going into a shed and just ripping out because like it's sort of mush anyway.
Yeah, it's tied to a rope and then fired. So I'm trying to essentially fish him back in.
Yep, make another athletics check, this time with misfortune. So you're rolling 20 and taking the worst result. Because the grappling arrow itself is not meant to be fired at a creature, it's meant to be fired at like a wall to pin a rope up above you.
All right, how do I?
On the
roll
bottom,
this
it says
fortune?
fortune and misfortune. Very bottom right. It says forward miss.
Oh, there. Oop. Sorry, it's just being weird on me.
Right.
Okay, so miss. I click on it and nothing happens. Alright, how about if I just roll it twice and we'll take the negative, or you got it?
Ooh, so it's still 17 for the worst result.
Yay!
And you have a +6. Yeah. Rusty, that arrow would just hit, just jams into the rib cage, stops you immediately short.
I only have so many of those left. Oh.
This
I'm
is
sorry,
how you
buddy, I'm
get
sorry.
Bone Shaker without having spell slot.
I'm sorry, buddy, but you're acting really, really weird. You don't want to be running to mysterious things of weird
I
voices are
just
calling
want
to you.
to touch it.
No!
Let me touch it.
Venus and Trigvi,
No!
would the two of you make opposing acrobatics checks?
Okay.
Rusty, stay. Stay.
I can't move really.
You're gonna be okay, buddy.
And
You're gonna
18.
be okay.
You just slam into Venus. The two of you go just skidding to the floor.
Yeah, just try and sort of pin her down. Like, you're not going anywhere.
But my god, it's calling.
It's not
I
that.
have to go. It's
It's
my
not-
time.
Can I try to wrap the rope around Rusty, like to the point where like it's wrapped around his spine, so it's a little harder for him to disassemble?
Well, as the two of you sit there at the base of this clearing, you can now pretty clearly see what is, or what was, a tomb. Sarcophagus. The lid has been just moved, thrown off to the side. Staring down at the two of you, a skeletal figure, some dwarven champion buried here.
It's
Casts an
my
axe,
cousin.
I don't think it's your cousin, Ruster.
stares down at you, and just booms out this voice that echoes through the rest of the chamber. Kneel.
No.
Can we lay down instead?
I'm busy tying my buddy up here.
I feel like Clary's like holding Venus down, looks up, sees that like kind of busy here, and just
I'll deal with you in a moment.
yeah, exactly.
This is how we get to a TPK with two of us being like restrained and the other two just being like, stay the fuck put.
Rusty, buddy, you're gonna be just fine. You're gonna be just fine.
I don't feel fine right now. I feel very
Carefully.
constricted.
Graz carefully pats his head and like, there.
I appreciate
There's
it, and
also
also
things being
appreciate
rolled.
not being in this situation.
So many dice are
Especially
being
with
rolled.
initiatives being rolled.
There's so many dice. It doesn't stop. It
Oh,
stops.
I thought
this
it was
is gonna
one
be fun for
skeleton.
me.
Oh my god.
These
that's a
skeletal
lot of
figures
them.
just start rising from the dead cultists.
Oh, please
They're-
let me.
Muscle and skin and organs just absolutely melt, and it is just these skeletal husks standing in their place. I don't think so. Two of you are back here.
I'm tied up. I thought they were both over us. Like,
Yeah, Graz has you
Wait.
tied up, and the two of them
Yeah.
sprinted forward.
oh, okay.
Can I?
Hey,
like-
that looks like a challenge.
Can I? Can
You're
I?
not gonna kneel,
Can
right?
I? Punch Venus and try and get some sense into her.
At the end of that round, both of the charm effects would fade.
Okay, that's fine.
Damn it.
Well, Venus.
Hey, I'm still tied up here.
No, that was wrong. Wrong person. Mark is grabbed. So you're grabbed. There we go. Venus, you are prone and grabbed, but you are up first.
Are you gonna let me go, or am I gonna have to make you let me go?
You're gonna have to make me.
Okay.
Athletics, acrobatics, or an unarmed attack?
I am gonna cast fear
Oh.
on them first.
Or
That's
that.
funny. I also
Yep.
have fear. Right. What do I roll again?
I will give
A
you
will
one more
save.
chance. Do you want to let me go? Or do you want me to force you to let me go?
Are you going to back off and not touch whatever it is that's there?
There are 5 fucking skeletons up there. Let me go.
All right, and it's just like back off. Like if I see you inch closer to that tomb,
I'm gonna have
I
to
wanna
so that
try.
your other friends can see. You understand that, right?
I do, but do not touch it.
No promises.
Prone, but no longer grabbed.
What is it, like half my movement to stand up or something? Or is it a full
What
action?
It's
to
an
stand
action.
up?
Fuck.
Okay, then that's
What's
fine.
half
'Cause I can,
movement?
It's a
I'm
Dungeons and
gonna-
Dragons thing.
I'm gonna move. I don't want to get that.
You can also just
We
crawl
don't
5
do
feet
this.
as an action.
Like, tiger crawl.
Oh, I'm on the wrong bit. Maybe? Yeah.
Also, in initiative once again at the very bottom. Why does it keep rolling like shit for me?
Is
So-
it even adding a modifier? Like,
Alright.
what
Those
the
are all
fuck?
three.
Yeah, Is it adding a modifier or not? Because I've got a +5 in initiative.
Oh shit! Then you rolled a 4. I'm
Did you roll
sorry.
4?
Oh no.
I tried to math to help you, but
Action to
No.
stand, action to move. Third
I
action?
didn't even roll myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast shield on myself.
Gotcha.
Because I put myself in a carry situation.
Field. And that glowing force field appears around you. Alright. First of the
Or you can
skeleton.
see 3 of them.
That's cool. Skeletons aren't naturally slow, unlike zombies.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Super fast of 25 feet. 5.
Well, apparently I am grabbed and grappled and immobilized. I think
Dang
I
it.
should be on Rusty.
Yep. Person. There you go. Trigg V.
Sorry, Rusty.
This thing is just going to come shambling towards you, and it's going to try to hit you with the
Fun.
claw.
Amazing.
That is a 18
Just because I've got 17.
for 4 points of slashing damage.
Oh no.
That's it.
Oh no, I'm at half my HP.
This one's just going to move on up. Get 2 claw attacks against you. Claw. 11. And a 19.
19 will hit, but I can shield block.
And for a whole 4 damage. And the shield spell hardness is 5.
5.
That's not even going to break the shield. Entirety of the attack just slams into your bubble, causes it to just bounce off. No hit.
Reverb.
Rusty, your brethren are here.
I'm currently grappled.
Grass?
Can I get out of it?
Sorry, buddy. You're gonna behave here.
I am going to behave. I have family here.
Uh,
They owe me money.
You don't look related.
Wow. Oh, so what are you saying? We all look different? That we're all different on the inside? It's
Yes.
skeletonist. That's bonus. I'm gonna try to like break out of this fucking grapple.
Athletics, acrobatics, or unarmed.
Acrobatics, holy shit.
DC of 17. Do you have a hero point?
Do I though? No, I don't. I spent it earlier.
You have 2.
I'll let
Everyone
you
has
know
2.
earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm used to the level 20 combat where I'm just like, oh, you have none. Suffer.
Hey.
Okay, 24. All right, out. Stand. Last action is. All right, second action. Stand up.
You're already standing.
Oh, I'm already standing.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Shit. I'm farther back than I thought. All right. One action. Crane stance.
Just immediately get down in your monk stance.
And then, getting the fuck over here.
All right. Next one. Go up here because they're too dumb to flank. Trigg V, another claw attack.
Oh, I'm gonna be dead by the time.
Ooh.
The natural 20.
Oh,
I was
no.
gonna say I'm gonna be dead by the time my turn arrives.
That is 10 points of damage.
That was my HP. I am down.
Rapid respawn. What is it called? Yeah, rapid respawns. Now will that trigger an attack of opportunity if they have it?
Yes, because you're moving.
Yeah.
But that depends if they do have attack of opportunity.
Like to move?
Fuck it, I don't need to move. I can still heal them.
Fair enough. You stride. Oh, it gives you a free stride.
Yep.
With
as
a
reaction.
10-foot bonus. That is fantastic.
It is a great reaction.
Oof. But yeah,
I like tell
Trigg
people
V
not to
just
sleep on cleric.
it's buried under the weight of the undead. Raz, your prisoner escaped.
Alright. Well, but you know what? But that's okay. Now I'm gonna.
Picture Graz just like running into combat. I was gonna let you go anyways.
Yeah, I was gonna let you go, and now you broke my arrow. I'll get. He runs up over here and takes out his spear and stabby stab.
Do it.
You have enough actions to get to right here.
And
Yeah,
flank.
but oh yeah, that's okay. So yeah, use
You flank, they become
another
flat-footed,
movement. Blink.
and then you could stabby stab, and they have a -2 to AC.
I keep forgetting I can like basically use 2 actions for movement instead of just 1 action. But yeah, all right. So
Welcome to the game.
blink. 18
18 absolutely hits.
damage.
Killed it 9 times over.
Yeah.
I need both of you to make reflex saving throws. As you hit this thing and it just explodes into bone shards.
Reflex. Okay.
You both save, so you're both taking half. Both take 2 points of slashing damage. Is it destroyed? Grud, I think that's all 3 actions.
Yep.
So let's take a stippy step on over and claw you twice.
Grr.
A 23 and a 15.
23 hits.
No crits this time, so just 4 points of slashing damage. And we finally get to the champion, who is just going to step down out of the sarcophagus. Step over.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, you don't even need to do that. We're going to step there.
Ruh-roh.
Hi, Graz. You're going to take longsword attack against
Ew.
19 to
Oh, that matches.
for 6 points of slashing damage.
Yipe.
Did it automatically calculate flanking?
Yeah, it does that.
Yeah, it do that.
Pathfinder 2e now has like a ton of like built-in stuff like that. It's
Cool as
really
hell.
good. Yeah. But the
But
best.
last action, it is just going to raise shield. That's it. Drigby, you were actually not there in initiative.
What
Should be-
did the rapid response do anything? I don't know what that was.
I didn't move. Usually it just let me move to you.
Okay.
There we
Fair
go.
enough. Okay.
I want to cast a 3-action heal spell, but part of me really wants to kill James.
That will kill James.
Resist, Idol! Resist!
But
Oh, buddy.
Do what your heart desires.
Yeah,
it's
fucking do it. My fort save's not that bad.
instead I'm
do-
gonna
Yeah.
use. I think it's gonna take 2 actions to do it. I'll step because that's all I really need to do. They're only 5 feet away. Then I'm gonna battle medicine. Now the question is,
DC
do I
15 to
play it
20.
safe?
Does Dido play it safe? Is that a Dido
Or-
thing to do?
Do I
No.
want
What the
to either
fuck?
have to roll a 5 or higher, or do I want to have to roll a 10 or higher for this to work? How badly do you want to live?
I mean, like I said in the beginning, there is a child waiting for her dad.
DC 20, let's go.
But here's the thing, though. If you leave your details, we could adopt said child on your
Yeah,
behalf.
see? You'll be fine.
Well, he's currently unconscious, so you can't ask him about the details of where the whereabouts of his
I
child.
will do a DC 15.
Aw. Okay.
Oh dear. What do I have to roll? Or you roll?
See,
I would have gotten it
you
anyways.
would have got it.
Yay!
But that is 2d8 points of heal.
Ooh.
For 4.
I am
Four
up.
healing.
Yeah. Hang on, let me go.
Are now just wounded 2.
Amazing. Not really, but
Being dropped by a crit takes you to dying 2. Does that also take you to wounded 2?
it took
Yes.
me to wounded too. Yeah.
Because you were
Yeah,
dropped
take
by
you
a
to
crit.
wounded 2, because then when you go down, you go to dying 3.
It just says near death when I hover over my thing.
Sorry.
Venus, that was 2 actions. You still have 1 left.
Yeah, I think since that was shit, I'm gonna do a single action heal on them.
4.
Even on a D10, I can't roll over a 4.
It's fine. It's better than it was. It's fine. I'm less dead.
Last dead.
No, it just says badly injured rather than near death. So, yeah. He just gets up and looks at you and just like gives you a nod, like just kind of holding his size, like this is not great. But yeah.
Right. Gonna step forward so we can be within range of both of you. And eeny, meeny, miny,
yeah.
mo, these things are dumb. Even as Rusty, odd as Troopy. 3.
Oh
Troopy.
please. Oh come on!
I tried.
Come on, dodge!
Claw.
Dodge
I
on
look
the
too
ground.
much like their sibling.
Seriously.
24 and a
That's
7.
Crit.
That was almost. It was 1 away from a crit.
Oh, that would have been funny though.
3 points of slashing damage. You are still alive.
Yeah, but
No.
not doing well. I'm near death again.
Rusty,
Guys, I have a plan.
the plan is run.
No. First action,
Negotiate.
I'm gonna throw weakness on this guy.
One
And I knew
the champion or the one in front of you?
the one in front of me. I brought something just in case something like this was gonna happen.
Liquor?
Better than liquor. Holy water! And I take it out and chuck it at the one right in front of me.
Make an attack roll.
It's not an option as one of my strikes, so
It should just be a simple weapon proficiency. Or is it martial?
Okay.
Is throwing martial?
Simple. It's simple because it's just a potion. So with all my, it's basically an unarmed strike. So that's a +8, so 20 to hit.
20 misses.
Misses this guy?
With its shield raised, it misses.
Not with the, wait, not the champion. The
Oh, the one in front of you?
the unstable skeleton guard. Yeah.
Oh.
He literally just took it and shoved it down his throat.
Yeah, I just want to hit the guy in front of me.
Would you like to sample this new perfume?
Yeah, that's almost a crit.
Fuck. It deals 1d6 good damage and 1 good splash damage. So I'm immune to this. However, its friend is also going to trigger this weakness. So it will take 3 good damage.
It's 5.
And then, yeah, +2 because of my, weakness, so that's 5. And then, this other guy will take 1 good damage as well.
So, Trivia, I need you to make 2 reflex saving throws, and Rusty, I need you to
For
make
fuck's
1
sake.
reflex saving throw.
For fuck's sake,
Did I kill
2?
Yes! Hit 1
What?
hit point.
Oh
Hang on.
shit! That potion was so much better than I thought!
Hang on, a reflex. Okay. And another one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, don't fuck
15.
me over. I've got 5 hit points, please. Oh, that was nearly a net one!
A success, and a critical success. So you're both taking half of this. You're both taking 3 points of damage.
Down to 2 hit points. Oh,
But don't worry, I
okay.
took care of 2 skeletons with 1 potion.
Ah,
And I still have
yeah,
another one.
It's good. Okay.
I am the vial against the one in front of you, and it splashes on everyone, and they both just explode into bone shards. Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you for the hero point. They're gonna need it.
All right.
That was all 3 of my actions. Because it's
That
one to
means we're
take
back
out,
up to
one to
2
throw.
floating.
All right. Tridvi, you are still alive.
Barely. I'm shooting a magic missile. 1 at the 1 skeleton card and 2 at the chief person,
Roll it up.
whatever it is, the
The
champion.
bloody
It automatically hits. So let me
Roll
hang on,
damage.
so that is 1 second. So that's at the one guy that was gone, and then the other 2 are.
3.
Oh shit! 1 second. So
Does,
that's like 1 6 damage.
and does Grads need to do a reflex save?
Need a
since he
reflex
was
saving
right
throw.
there?
That's
What is
critical
that?
success. You take nothing.
Yay.
All right, that's the end of my turn. That's all my 3 things.
Roz.
Okay. What's the Pathfinder equivalent to disengage? Because I'm too close
5-foot
to
step.
this.
There is none. Yeah, well, I
Okay.
mean that too. But since we know this thing doesn't have reactions, you could just move. Sorry, it doesn't have attack of opportunity.
That we know of.
Well, it hasn't triggered it yet, so.
Okay, then. You know what? Heck it! We're gonna stab!
Stab away.
Dueling Spear!
That
26?
hits.
Yay! 4 damage, and we will. You know what?
Jab the spear into the rib cage, and it just
And then
goes
we go
through.
for a bite.
It takes no damage from the spear.
Alright, we're gonna try biting it then.
Do it.
Jaws. Nom! So close to an oof.
Just sink your fangs down and like bite into metal, and it just shrugs you off.
And Brad's kind of whimpers a little bit because he think he broke a tooth.
You have still have an action left.
Yeah, why not? Let's stab one more time.
That hits.
27?
Maybe
21.
21. Yeah, that'd still hit either way.
It does take a whole 2 points of damage.
Yeah! Alright, that's his turn.
The top of the skeleton's turn. Some of the damage you've inflicted starts to heal.
Oh no. Guys, I did a hit and he's fixing it.
Great! Survive for just this little bit! Everything will be great!
Hey, we're just gonna
So
go
you're
with
just
that.
holding his side, just sort of giving a shaky thumbs up, like very.
19 for the first strike.
Yeah,
Oh.
19 hits, that matches.
Second one misses. And it's only 5 points of slashing damage.
Whittling down there. Whittling down.
And last action is going to... Oh. Not gonna raise the shield. Instead, we're gonna raise undead.
Oh, shit. Never mind, I was so confident.
Oh no!
Just one. Gonna put it anywhere within 30 feet. We're gonna put it there.
gets right in the way, dude.
Bones that just exploded all over you just start collecting, and one of those undead gets back to it.
They reassembled.
That's it.
It had
Attacker.
disassembled, now it reassembled.
Venus, you're up first.
Okay. You guys can take care of that one, I assume.
I'm gonna go deal with Skeleton Champion, but if I need to.
Yeah, sure. You do you. I'm going to Divine Lance the Skeleton Champion.
Go for it.
No.
It's just
I'm
gonna
not.
bounce off its armor.
And then I will do another single action heal on our near death buddy.
Thank you.
Let's hope it does better this time.
Hey, 8.
Hey, an 8.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That'll work.
That definitely. Thank you.
One hand is just streaming out this divine good magic, and the other one's reaching down, keeping your friend alive. Rusty.
And that is
Alright, I'm gonna use an action to tumble through.
Go for it.
So whatever their reflex. What's their reflex DC?
18.
Oh, motherfucker. Alright, I'm gonna use one of the floating hero points.
Down to 1. That'll do.
Good enough. That gives me an action to get to right there. Now it's flat-footed.
Yeah.
And I'm going to target this guy, give one action to glimpse vulnerability, and then flurry of blows. Ooh, I can toggle on Stunning Fist, hell yeah.
Yeah. Or just great. Well, we'll
Gonna
miss.
Hey!
That does hit.
Alright, I need to make a fortitude saving throw. As it takes 1 point of fucking... Sorry, 3 points, because I glimpsed vulnerability. Thank God.
20.
Damn
Fine.
it.
One fist just sneaks through the armor and just shatters one of the ribs. It's in your turn?
Yes.
Quick V.
Wow. Okay. Right. So, Trickfee at this point is just pissed off, done, and wants to do as much damage as he can do as quickly as he can. So he's just gonna use the last bit of energy that he has for any bigger magic, do another magic missile, but not before he steps back.
You are currently prone.
I'm prone?
Yeah. When you went unconscious, you dropped prone.
Oh, so it's one action to get up.
Mhm.
Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna take one action to get up, and then I'll throw a. If only Venus wasn't there, I could have done something else. But that didn't.
There you be there healing me and keeping me
welcome
alive.
to my world.
Yeah, like I could just move to like yeah. Okay, never mind. I'll shoot then. Or maybe I'll hang on. No. Yeah, I'll do a magic missile at the little guy in front of me and at the other guy. So that's because yeah, so 2 actions. All right.
We'll go the guy in front of you first. Doesn't matter which you roll for the guy in front, you should just roll for the champion.
Yeah. All right. 1 second. So yeah, there's a guy in front of me. I don't. Do. Hello? Can you roll? It just takes 2.
And Venus
Uh,
and Trigby, I need you both to make
yeah.
reflex saving throws.
Yes. Come on. That's terrible. Oh, you didn't do much
Oh,
better.
I'm gonna hero point. I got nothing.
I'm gonna use mine too.
Right click it in chat and click reroll using it. That's much better.
How do you do that?
Your save, where it says reflex save 1d20 plus 7, right click that and click reroll using it.
Oh, right, cool. Hang on, if it does it, is it done it? No, it doesn't do it. Why is it not doing it?
That is a
no.
natural 1.
Oh,
I clicked
no.
something.
No.
It didn't load for me. Hang on, nothing happened on my end. Hold up. Oh, no, it is. Okay, fine.
Oh,
Great.
that's 2 whole points of damage. That could have been 12.
Okay, well, I'll take the 2 then.
And that's all 3 actions. Graz, you're up.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Is it an action, like 2 actions to take out a healing potion and then drink it?
1 to take it out and 1 to drink it, yeah.
Alright, so I will use 2 actions and have a healing potion.
He's going to take an attack of opportunity. Bam. No, that's a 13.
That misses.
Tries to take a swipe at the potion and just pull it out of the way, quickly down it.
Excuse me, I'm trying to have a drink here.
Then you have a 3rd action.
And we stab.
Uh,
27.
Are you rolling? Is the dueling spear 2-handed or 1-handed?
It's 2-handed.
So you would have taken 1 hand to pull it out and drink the potion. So your spear is only 1-handed.
Oh, okay. Then could I drop the spear and stab him with the day? Oh, you know what? We'll ignore that and we'll just go ahead and bite, because don't need hands to bite.
No, you don't. Fight away.
Alright.
You don't need hands to
Nom.
bite.
18.
18 does hit because he is flat-footed.
Shock. Alright, 6.
Takes 1 point of damage.
Alright. Okie dokie.
That
That's
time you
it.
manage to sink through the armor. Boy, who looks like the easy target? Because it's mildly. No, it's dumb. It's very dumb. Even as
It's
James
me.
Odd is, sorry, even as Rusty Odd is great. The 1, Graz.
E.
Oh man.
I can swing my sword. I can swing my sword.
That
27 and a
hits.
24.
And that hits. They both hit.
12 damage and 6 damage.
Oh dear. I am hanging on by 1 point. Boo-doo, boo-doo, boo-doo.
Oh, do we go for the kill? At a -10.
Do it.
Do
you
what your
won't.
heart tells you. Follow your heart.
No, we're gonna do the boring thing and raise shield.
No.
No.
Venus.
If that were James, you would have taken that hit.
Exactly,
Just
right?
saying.
This is anti-James bias
It's
right
like, if that
here.
were James and James was like, "Oh, I'm holding on by 1 hit point," you would have like stab
No,
again.
no, he's thinking of the armor class of 19.
My
No.
AC is 21, so I mean, like,
It
it
would,
had a hard chance to hit me.
it would need a natural 20 to hit.
Which you had a
Do it,
50-50
you
chance
won't.
of getting.
That's it. It raises shield. We're back to Venus.
Coward!
What you got?
You know what I want to do.
Do it.
Ray's dead.
I can't.
Fighter ball.
It's not a thing that I can do.
Stabby stab?
No, I'm too far away to stabby stab. So 2 of my friends are really bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I kill one of the party member, that's just collateral damage, right?
I don't know if they'll see it that way.
Just wanted a stack.
So I'm gonna do.
Don't make the child an orphan.
I'm gonna do a 3-action heal spell.
1d10 and just a burst. James and I gotta make fortitude save.
Yeah.
That's a critical failure.
What's the DC? Hold on, I rolled really high.
It's
That's a
18.
critical not a critical
It's a
success.
critical
No! I
oh,
take
no,
half
no,
damage.
it's 18.
So 14 damage to
I'll
the
still
big
take
guy.
it. Half.
But that's 7 healing to
Everyone. Everyone
Yeah.
else.
everybody else.
Wait, including me?
Yes.
Oh, well, how many? Sorry.
7.
How much is it? 7. Ooh, oh, I see it here. Never mind. Heal. There we go. Oh, I am nearly back up to full. Feeling much better.
Clerics.
Yay. Thank you.
Yeah. I
Venus
must say,
just
clerics,
bursts out
clerics
the
and
healing.
Pathfinder do a lot better.
Yeah, clerics get free healing spells every day.
Yeah,
It's great.
it's great. Like clerics in Pathfinder are
Yeah.
just a lot more powerful.
I have 1 more free healing spell.
Rusty. What you got?
Wow.
Well, with Rusty's, you too can be like me. Ka-chow! And I punch
Punch.
with a flurry of blows.
Flurry of James. That hits.
All right, 23. Hold on. Let's see it.
That misses.
Okay, that was only one action. It needs to make a fortitude saving throw.
14.
Failure. Stunned 1.
That was almost a no.
That was almost another natural 1.
I mean, if you want to treat it as if it's a nat 1, I'm not gonna say no, but you know, it's just...
Punch something vital in like the spinal cord.
Yeah. So that was one action. I am then. Ah, shit! It has its attack of opportunity back.
Does.
It's gonna be mean.
Yeah, but you have 21 AC. It'll be fine.
Yeah, but he's not attacking with a map at that point. All right. I am going. Fuck! I really I shouldn't have done that. I hate being at low level. I don't know what to fucking do. I'm so used to high level. I'm punching it. I don't care.
Do
Second
it.
action punch.
Punch it again.
Critical miss. Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. You know what? Don't do this at home, kids. This is a bad idea. Do not spend all 3 of your actions just to fucking unload. That being said, I use my third action to attack.
Frenzy of hits.
I'm okay with that.
Alright. Rigby, you're alive. Relatively healthy.
Feeling much better.
No weapons
Right.
today.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So Tricky will kind of point at the skeleton dude, and there will be a bolt of magical energy, and kind of like phases in and out. Like it's also kind of it's really sort of shadowy and dark. I'm gonna cast face bolt, so I have to roll for that. How do you guys do like where you can make it against someone? How do you
Double
do
right
that?
click the monster.
Double right click. Okay. Roll.
That does hit.
Ooh. Nice. Damn. Why do I keep rolling ones? It's 3 damage.
It's full on just passes through. It does nothing.
It does nothing?
It has resistance to piercing.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Well, good to know. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's all I can do, I think.
You still have an action left.
Yeah, I know, but I don't. The rest of my. Unless I want to message him, I don't really have anything that I can do.
You could.
Fair enough.
I could just say, like, leave us alone and just leave it at that, but no. That's my turn.
Alright.
I'm not gonna move
Raz.
either.
You're hurt, but not out.
You know what? I'm gonna drop the spear and noticing that it's not really taking a heck of a lot of damage from like stabbing it or biting it. We're just gonna punch it.
Yeah.
18?
18 misses because it does have.
Alright, one more time.
24 hits. Well, that would be at a -3, so 21 that will hit.
That will hit?
Yeah.
Yay! Punch it. For 4 bludgeoning.
4 whole damage.
Guys, you gotta punch it.
The two of you are just on either
That's what
side
I've
of
been
it.
doing this entire time. She's been punching it.
You're doing great, Rusty.
You two were just
Thank
breaking
you.
it
I
apart,
feel honored.
bit by
Graz
bit.
just kind of spits out some blood, and you know what? According to that PSA announcement, I'm still gonna be reckless and do that 3rd attack.
Do it.
You're a flurry ranger, okay? You are the exception, not the rule.
So that's an 11, which means that does miss.
Yeah. Alright. So yeah, so Dueling Spear is on the ground, so I'll just make
Gotcha.
sure that's dropped. There we go. It is officially dropped.
Well, you are clearly heavily bleeding. We're just gonna finish off
Good.
Oz here. Not with the 2 we aren't.
You missed.
21 to hit
Oh.
for 10 points of damage.
And we're down.
Rapid respawn.
Oh no.
I
Just dart on over.
go here instead.
Does it say directly towards? Or just get to move towards? Either way,
You
there's fine.
You
Rusty!
stride towards the triggered ally. And that would have been the most direct path because it would have been straight.
What about me? Is it my turn,
You're just
GM?
going to turn
Oh no.
and raise shield.
Oh, fuck you.
Venus!
Wait, it was stunned 1. Can it do that?
It cannot. It doesn't have a third action.
Let's
Venus,
fucking go. It's
you're
3
up.
fists for the win.
I'm going to why not? Why not just use my last one action heal spell on Graz? You know what? I'm going to give him Healer's Blessing first. So they'll get an additional 2 HP from this.
Eight.
So 8.
I get heals?
You do.
Yay!
And with my last action, I'm going to Stitch Flesh, and I'm going to use my Battle Medicine on Rusty.
Take
Do you
an
want me
attack
to go
opportunity.
easy, I don't care. Easy or hard?
If it's crits, it will
Go hard.
it will interrupt
Right.
your action.
Go big or go home.
17,
Fuck.
so it's not a crit, it's just a hit.
Never mind. Okay.
You're still good. You can still do
12
it.
points of damage.
So you want me to go for a 20? DC
Do it.
20? Alright, DC 20. Nope.
Either way, that would have failed. It's hard to stitch
Well-
together your companion when there's a giant skeleton standing there. Alright.
I took, what was that, 12?
I already applied it. You're good.
Okay, thank you.
Rusty!
I'm gonna do something insane. Something
what?
we've never seen
I dare you.
before. I'm gonna step. And then I am going to
3D chess moves.
flurry of blows.
Do it.
I was thinking about doing something else, but that was already flat-footed. Fuck.
First attack just bounces off the
Do we have
armor.
a floating hero point?
Yes.
Can I use it? I just want to stun lock this thing.
By all means.
Okay. Good.
That one will hit.
Hey, and then I need to see if the other one hits for the purposes of resistances and shit.
That's a
Ew.
natural 20.
Them special effects are fantastic.
Good. So 4 on the first one,
Four,
and 8 on the
four
second
on the
one.
other one.
Second one with a crit.
Oh yeah. No. Hold on. I clicked the crit one first by accident, so it's still 4 and 4.
Oh, so
However,
total
they'll
hit.
take 4 additional damage because of the I glimpsed weaknesses.
Beautiful.
And it needs to make 2 fortitude saving throws.
I think it's just 1. If you hit with at least one of your flurry of blows attacks, they make 4.
Well, still make that
16.
fortitude. That's a failure.
Still stunned 1.
Stunned 1. Fuck your action economy.
You're just blasting chunks of this thing away with every hit. It is barely standing. Trick me.
Whoa, I still have an action left.
Oh, you do, right? Because that was just a flurry.
Didn't matter.
That
Just
one's
wanted to
gonna
see if I could
suck.
get anything off.
Now, Trigvi.
Right, I'm gonna move there.
Yes.
Sorry, the quad effect
We
down.
did it. No. This is the combat T my players perfected years ago. You can't move anywhere without triggering reactions. You're flat-footed at everyone. It's perfect. It's the T.
Well, it's only the only thing I could do because I have. Let's see. I've got the one cantrip that I could do that doesn't have any effect. I can do one other thing, but then everyone would get hurt. So the only thing I've left is chill touch. So I have to touch him. That's literally the only thing I can do. So I'm gonna do that. It has to make a. Hang on. Yeah, has to make a fortitude save.
I thought it was a will save because it's oh no, a fortitude save.
No, it's a fortitude save.
Maybe if I finished reading.
19.
Yeah, so that saves.
It's half.
It doesn't say. Oh, it takes half. Why do you say it takes half?
If it's a basic save, then they automatically take half on a success.
Okay, you're right. Fair. Oh, and now I roll a 4. Okay. No. Well, yeah, so it takes 3 damage. Then. And that's my own turn.
It takes nothing.
It takes nothing.
That's negative damage. But Chill Touch specifically calls out hurting undead.
It's those living creatures. It can do both.
Right. This
So,
creature itself
it's-
is immune to negative damage.
Are
Yeah.
you saying that literally everything I've got left, this thing is immune to?
It's a skeleton.
No,
Just
okay.
punch it. Just punch it with your fist.
I am not strong.
Well, had it critically failed, you would have made it fleeing and it would have immediately tried to run away.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
I mean, that's fine. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm pretty much useless now, but okay.
You're a flanking partner.
Yes, that's what I'm doing here for flanking.
Graz,
Alright.
you're up.
Graz uses an action to get up onto his feet. Blood is kind of dripping out of his mouth. It's like, I'm gonna do the nap after this, and he's gonna go to punch.
Gonna take an action to stand.
Action to stand, and then an action to punch.
Do it. That hits.
Yeah. 5 bludgeoning.
How would you like to finish him?
Right in the mouth and knocking his head back so that either Trigby can either catch it or it goes off to the side in between Venus and Trigib.
Blood shattering the base of the skull and it just goes flying. I need everybody to make a reflex save.
Oh no, I'm gonna die from this.
That'd be. I shouldn't be able to.
Oh,
Oh,
not
no!
one!
I shouldn't be able to die from this, and then I roll a nat 1.
No, I
I
got
got
19.
50. If it's not.
Do you guys still have hero points?
think
I don't
they've
have
all
any
been used.
more.
All the
I-
floating ones have been used.
Yeah, all the floaties have been used. I haven't used any.
It's fine. I have 15 HP. I doubt if it's under that. I don't know how much of it. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
I'm fine.
Trigby, you took 4 points of damage.
Oh,
Everyone,
4, right,
everyone
yeah.
else takes 1 point.
There we go. I'm still up. I've got 11.
Alright. Can
No
Graz
orphans today.
try to stop his bleeding?
Yeah, I'll do a battle medicine on you. I mean, I could just do a treat wounds, but you know. same
Whichever.
difference.
I'm good either way.
I'm just gonna do a 15. We're not gonna.
Yay!
Did it. And of course, that's the one that you roll over a 20 on.
Right? No, it was the 2 that I went the 15 on that I rolled over a 20. So you get 8 HP.
8? Oh, thank you.
The casket next to you is open. That magical source you detected is still in.
Ugh. Oh, good job, guys. Good job. Ugh.
So is everyone
I
okay?
touched the casket.
Oh,
Sir.
for fuck's sake!
Can I gather up some of the bones of this bloody skeleton and just put into my bag? I'll make a
Absolutely.
great bone broth later.
Hey,
Rusty,
that's a
I'm a
little
go-
creepy.
Rusty,
I'm a
inside
gourmand.
that-
Maybe you'll like the texture.
casket, there was a seal keeping something protected, but as soon as the champion fell, that seal was shattered. You're now free to reach in, safely take the artifact hidden.
I take the artifact.
It's
Where?
only
A spear of annihilation and it just fucking disappear.
it's only about this big.
Okay.
It's a small, like, obsidian box. You can flip the top up and you see that there's a bunch of things inside. They look like cards.
I pull one. I know what this shit is. I have never had the chance to do this before, and I've always wanted to.
Are those poker cards?
I think so, and I pull one out. I've
Don't
never gotten to do this. I'm so happy.
Pulling up a generator.
You need a deck of many things? It's on.
Drawing.
It's in Pathfinder.
What card you draw?
It's a level 22 item.
Hold on.
They're terrible.
Oh no.
You know, last time
Did
I
we draw a
played it,
black hole?
at least we didn't pull this first round of combat and your healer disappeared.
Oh god, yeah.
That happened to me.
As you pull the card, you see the figure of just a robed skeletal individual, very similar to you. Although this one, the moment you lock eyes, immediately pulls itself from the card, ripping itself
Whoa.
into reality.
Whoa.
What the shit?
Was your brother
This is
stuck
why
in a
you. This
card?
is why you do not touch any fucking.
Well, what
object.
the fuck is this?
It kind of looks like you now.
This is a
Is this
lesser
Grim
death.
Reaper?
It is a smaller version of the Grim Reaper.
Oh, I guess it's coming for you.
Well, time to run.
Uh,
And I get the fuck out. I just start running.
We are back in initiative.
oh god.
Oh
Fuck.
no!
no. Oh no. Okay,
Oh,
and,
you immediately battle
and
lesser
we're
death
all
if
in an
flaming
area
death.
of misfortune.
Yep.
Yeah. So this thing is a level 16, which means nothing we do can work. Like
No.
there's
Oh, no.
there's no
It-
punching it. There's no saving throwing it to death.
So we gotta yeet out of here.
James, that's a 34 to
Yeah.
hit.
That's a crit.
Oh my
Oh no! No! My
74 points
Guys,
of damage.
I can
I
survive this.
knew who was gonna kill you.
I didn't pull the card.
I thought I got a chance to roll to see what I got. I didn't think it was
know what?
like
No,
automatically a fuck
Of
you.
course,
That's
Who's the other one who
fairness.
picked what it
As
was?
in fairness, I will absolutely let you roll. As there's just a glimpse of what could be.
Okay.
It can look
Hold on.
up at you and go, Daddy.
So there are one,
All right,
two,
wait,
four,
hold on.
five,
I
six.
want to keep this as honest as possible. So I'm gonna go into the stream. I'm gonna share my screen.
22 effects.
I was just gonna pull a playing card, and that tells me what it is. Okay, so here in the Discord, just to prove I'm not lying, draw a card. Oh my god, random card shuffler. I don't care. Just give me one card. Ace of Diamonds. What is that? Ace of Diamonds. The Visor. Upon request, you can learn the solution to any one problem or the correct answer to any one question. Unless the information is obscured by a deity, this doesn't necessarily give you the means to act on the solution. You have 1 year to take the advisor's advice or lose its benefits. Oh god. I can ask it anything.
Anything.
Just how do we?
How
get
do
out
I
of here?
achieve immortality?
That pile of bones underneath you start to glow ever so faintly, and the armor that champion was wearing just seems to shine itself into a pristine state.
Ah, shit. I can't wear armor. That sucks, bestie. I'm untrained in everything. I'll take it. I'll put it into a pack. I'm just like, all right, we'll worry about these later.
Are they gone? That was kind of scary.
I summoned my cousin, and then it turned into a ominous warning about how to achieve immortality, which apparently has to
Appeared.
do with changing my entire fucking class to champion.
Oh, the armor changes. Be whatever you want it to be.
Oh, I make it into a
Let's
nice
try it
cloak.
on. Try it on.
I put it on.
You do indeed now have a deck of.
Guys, I said we pull all of the cards and we just
No.
see
No,
what
you can pull the cards in your own free time. When
Is
we're
there
out of
anything
this.
else in
I mean,
the
I'll help you
casket?
pull cards.
I mean, there's a lot of like gold emblems and just kind of treasure left
Oh my-
behind with buried dwarven nobility.
I jokingly just like seeing what would have happened, and I got the wish option. I could have had almost up to 4 uses of wish. That
Yeah, Graz
sucks.
will start pulling some of the stuff out to the casket and go like, "Oh, it doesn't look like there's any cured meats in here."
Why did you think there would be?
You never know. There are some tombs that they put in like different like old wines and like and preserved foods as like a way of guidance to the afterlife.
Yeah, but these people look like they've been buried for a very long time. I think if
Which
anything,
means that if there was some wine in here, it'd be very, very good by now. Or pure vinegar.
probably the latter.
Only one way to find out.
I think maybe Trippy would like take some of the, if there's like any random gold pieces, some of that, just like as extra cash, and then just kind of goes like,
Yeah, Graz helps
I think
divvy up everything.
yeah, I think we should probably get out of here before anything else happens. I would very much like to go home and see
Yeah.
my kid.
Is there anything else in this room?
On the body of the champion that you slain, there is an axe. It pulses with elemental magic.
This looks interesting. I'm gonna try picking up the axe.
You're
You're not
able
ready.
to. It does make you feel incredibly weak. You're not a dwarf.
Nope. Okay, I'm not gonna use this. Anyone know a dwarf?
I point to this pile of bones. I
Anyone
knew
know a
one.
living dwarf?
Oh, living? No.
Or-
All my friends are dead.
Or do you
I-
already reanimated dwarves then?
I might know a dwarf, but that's back home. I don't know if he would like a gift like that. He's not really about that kind of stuff.
Or would probably also be good for, chopping wood, for the fire or whatnot.
I think we should really just get out of here.
Alright, maybe the people that employed us know someone, I don't know. He'll just
Or
kind of...
maybe they'll give you extra money since you found something good. Who knows?
Well, it
Maybe.
did almost kill me, so...
Right. Then, fast forwarding a bit, climb your way out of tunnels, make your way back to your carriage, take the long, relaxing ride home. How much are you handing over, adventurers?
I'm keeping the gold that I pocketed is for myself, and I didn't take anything else. So
Handing over the axe and half the gold that he picked up, and also just gonna try to slide across a request for a hot meal.
They will absolutely honor your request, give you room and board.
Yeah.
They'll even give you 1,000 gold for the axe.
Hey. I will
Told you.
split the money evenly amongst us, so 1,000 divided by 4, so everyone gets
250.
250 gold.
All right. Plus the extra 40 piece. Job well done. They keep your names on retainer, just in case they ever do need your help again. And with a night of drinking and celebration and healing your wounds, 4 of you are honored as heroes. And you keep the kingdom safe for at least one more day. And that is where we are going to bring this game to a close. We did it! No one died!
orphans! No orphans!
No orphans, no death, and we're gonna make some awesome bone broth.
James, what
I
was
feel
that axe?
offended by this.
What was the axe
it's
they
gonna
found?
be a great texture experience for you.
James, what was the axe that they found?
The axe?
Mhm. I figured you knew by the
Uh,
description.
The dwarven one that we weren't allowed to touch?
Mhm.
Oh god, I'm trying to remember my artifacts now, because those are high level.
While you're holding it, you're stupefied 4.
Jesus Christ.
That is the
I
axe of the
I don't-
Dwarven Lords.
Alright, well, I didn't know that because I have not finished memorizing all of the artifacts. To be fair, there are like 30 of them because of Treasure Vault. So there's a lot of them.
But now you have helped the guild by handing them one of the most powerful Dwarven artifacts known in existence. And again, thank you all so much for being here, for being awesome players. Thank you for stepping in last second, Nisa. And thank you to everyone that came and watched and support us. We heckin' love you. I do
Thank
want to go
you.
around one last time, give everyone a chance to tell the people who you are, and if you're working on anything that you can plug, go for it. Once again, we'll go clockwise, starting for me, which we're starting with James.
Hi, I'm James, part of Eldritch Osiris Games, a workers co-op for that specializes in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And yeah, there's no way Rusty did not pull 3 more cards out by the end of it. That night, just completely just having fun. I don't actually fucking Google it. And then yeah, you could just catch me around here. I don't know when I'm on next, but whenever another Chewy game is called, I'll come running. Somebody needs to challenge Hoop and his plethora of Chewy knowledge.
My tyranny. Alright,
Some
Dido.
challenge. Hi, I'm Dido. You can find me on Twitter at Dido11. I will be back here on Monday where I'm running Good Strong Hands. On Saturday nights, you can catch me on Party Wipe Games. I think we're about to start Monster of the Week very shortly. And then Vibe Check on the 14th,
Yeah,
which has been super fun.
such a good game. Alright, over to Anna.
I'm Anna, known as Peculiar Planets on pretty much every social platform. I don't usually stream, but I do like to invade other people's streams. So if you guys needs a player, just at me. And I do want to plug a comic that I'm working on because I'm usually a comic and tabletop writer. There is a Kickstarter going on right now by Limit Break Comics. It's called Fractured Realms. It's 24 Norse mythology-inspired horror stories. And yeah, you can back it on Kickstarter. If you just look them up, Limit Break Comics, you'll be able to find it.
Very cool. Alright. Then over to Nisa.
Hey everyone, this is Nisa, also known as @ZeldaNerd1988 on Twitter. Again, I came into this game last minute with a character that was already pre-made by Steve over on Last Caravan, so thank you very much, Steve, for allowing me to use Graz the Gourmand, and I hope I didn't disappoint. This was my 3rd or 4th time playing Pathfinder, and I gotta say, it is always a joy to be playing with all of these lovely people. So, yeah, again, thank you very much, and I am very glad none of us were permitted.
Did it.
I still had a couple of tricks. Nobody was gonna die.
That's what happens when you bring a cleric to a dungeon dive instead of not bringing a cleric and no one being proficient in medicine.
I was about
Yeah.
to say, I was proficient in
He is
medicine.
referring
No,
to
the
last
other group.
night's game.
Oh, last night? I was about to
Last night's
say.
game.
It had no medicine, had no cleric, and died.
See, now that is not good.
But that's just me. I'm Andrew, your Games Master for the evening, and for most evenings around here, if you want to come and roll some dice with us, keep an eye on our Twitter for casting calls. We do them each and every month. You can join our Discord. Link is down below. That big old button that says Discord. It's where we post things like casting calls, schedules, generally hang out and be giant nerd. I'm going to end this by throwing a raid over to our friends at Starlight Tales. You're a bunch of awesome nerds. And with that, as always, be good people, do good things, and we'll see you next time.